What is correct, like that, everyone? It is Rensley coming back at you with the 3.8 Honkai Star Rail version live stream, and this one was kind of interesting. So let's just get into it, but really quickly, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so we can grow the channel even higher. And let us get right into it. Okay, so pretty much this is going to be not, well, if you guys were to describe it as a filler patch, I guess I wouldn't be shocked. There's not a ton going on this time, but Amphorius just ended. If there's going to be a dead patch, it's going to be this one. So they're showing all the stuff for the next patch's story. I'm not caught up yet, so I'm going to just skip ahead. Here is the first code, so you guys can go ahead and grab that. Wait for a few more seconds. Alright, y'all got it. Let's move on. So this scared me because the reruns potentially being Robin as well, and if you guys watched the tier list for Star Rail characters that I like, she was at the top. So she's not rerunning, which is good because that means I can actually, you know, summon for other characters. So that's good. And they're just talking about the version stream here. Kind of just talking about the story mainly again. Kind of what's going to be going on. This just ended recently, so, you know, I watched the entire thing. This one's actually quite short compared to normal. It was about 30 minutes, and I want to say these last for around about an hour. But there's not much going on this time, so... yeah, see, they were talking for a minute. Showing the new area. We'll be able to explore, assumedly. So that's cool. Now we get to the new boss, which honestly kind of just seems like it's a different version of Firefly to me. Like, it's gonna be pretty much the same thing. So there's that. Seems like it's pretty much just a reskin of sorts. They're showing off the break team here, surprisingly. Or not surprisingly, rather. It's funny, they don't have Dahlia here. Like, I don't know why they didn't have her there, but they didn't. Okay. Yep. Here's the other code. You guys can go ahead and grab that. Alright. It's the second code. There you go. Alright, so now we get into the banner stuff, which is what I assume all of you are here for, which, you know what? Don't blame me, guys. I would be here for the same reason. They're just talking about Dahlia now. Ix really is the Aeon of baddies, bro. For real, he's just the Aeon of baddies. It's been as if there was any question, right? So, just showing her animations. Then I believe they're talking a little bit more about her. Yeah. They talk about her for a little bit longer than I would have liked it when I was initially watching it, but you know, it's fine. It's just kind of funny though. Alright, we should be going to banners now. Dude, they're talking with her for a minute, bro, damn. I believe this is the story recap thing that they were talking about. So if you need that, because Pinakani it's been a minute, then you guys can use that. I was under the impression this was already a thing that was out, but maybe they're either retelling that it exists or it's coming out this patch. I think they're just showing off some Dahlia stuff, which, you know what, cool. So just some animations for her. I think they're just talking about how she actually works, so the whole you're able to activate sleeper break damage even when the enemy is not broken, which, you know what, pretty good. Hopefully it'll help our Firefly become even better. And they'd also, one thing that they didn't mention that I'm actually kind of glad they didn't is that the Fate characters were not mentioned to leave, so that makes me believe, and I mean it's probably true, because they would announce it before they leave, because, you know, if they want to get people to get some last minute spending, which, you know, maybe I would do because I want to get Archer to E2, but they didn't mention that, so we can actually go for this patch, which, you know what, that makes me pretty happy. We're gonna be going for Dahlia off rip. I mean, shocker, right? It's after that I'm uncertain. After that, I don't know. I hope Relic Recon's coming back, but they didn't say that it was going to, and that, you know what, I don't like that. I think they should have been back every single patch. It's possible that they just didn't announce it during the stream and it'll be active, but they didn't mention it, so that kind of concerns me. Yeah, they're just talking about our kit again. Yep, more talking. There's the third code. You guys can get that. Albert yapping a little bit, I guess. And then, yeah, so since this version is going to be 8 weeks, they're gonna add in some stuff as a result. So instead of it just being, I believe it's 1 APOC reset, there should be 2. Yeah. So hopefully they rerun Relic Recon for this, but I don't think, doesn't seem like they will, which, you know, don't like that, but they didn't mention it, so. Okay, finally we get to the banners. So phase 1 is Dahlia, shocker. 4-star light cones on offer don't really seem like they're that amazing, so, you know, this is the thing I'm a little scared about. I don't know what to do with Firefly now, because, I mean, I might go grab her cone, but also E1's an option. Yeah, so then phase 2 we got Fugue. Yet again, the light cones don't really seem that amazing. So we'll probably, I think what our plan is we'll probably grab Dahlia, and then once we have Dahlia, we'll probably go for Fugue. And then if we somehow have enough pulls after that, we'll go for whoever's next on this second phase, which is going to be Linksha. I don't think we technically need her because we have Gallagher, but consider that I really like Linksha, so we'll see what happens with that. The main goal is to get Dahlia, though. I think we can make a Dahlia Ruan May team workout, so I think we'll probably try to do that. Hopefully we can get a Fugue, though. That'd be really helpful. If we can get her in Fugue, I think we'll be okay. We can probably hopefully the light cones aren't as required for them, because, you know, I don't know if we're gonna have enough pulls for that, but we'll see. So yeah, that's our plans. We'll see what happens. Phase 3 is interesting. I don't know why they're rerunning Aglaya. This doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why they're rerunning her. I will say though, DDD is up for grabs for phase 3, so do keep that in mind. I was saying I wanted Aglaya to be our main lightning carry, but, you know, I thought she wasn't gonna rerun right now because it doesn't make sense for her to rerun right now, but she is. If for some reason we have pulls by phase 3, I don't think we're gonna have pulls for phase 3. We might try to go for her, but I'd rather spec into phase 1 and phase 2 anyway. So yeah, Aglaya is coming in there. And then this is another one that I feel like it's not bait per se, but it's just like, what the heck? Sunday's coming back, so if you guys don't have your Sunday yet, maybe they got you this time. I don't know. Thankfully, I don't need a Sunday or his light cone, so we're good, but thank goodness on that. Oh yeah, I should have talked about the 4 stars up for grabs. I believe they're different. Okay, yeah. So we got Gallagher phase 1. I mean, we're gonna be going for Dahlia, so hopefully we can get the rest of our Gallagher copies there, because I believe he's either E3 or E4 at this point for us. So getting him to E6 this time would be very helpful. I mean, that's kind of the only one worth talking about for the first phase, to be honest. Phase 2 we got Yeah, Sampo, I guess, whatever. I don't know why Natasha's there. It's kind of weird. Then Arlen. Oh boy, Arlen, my favorite. Yeah, okay, so Phase 3 probably has the best 4-star besides Gallagher. Like, if you don't have... it's Gallagher and then Tingyun. Very strange, though. Then I believe you guys already saw that. It's another event. It'll be kind of like the Super Auto Pets thing that we were doing with the Chimeras last time they came around. And then I guess we'll have some of the Emphorias cast along with us this time, so that's cool. So I don't know if this is inherently PvP focused. It doesn't seem like it because we see Heistlands on the other side. And I'm assuming we're playing as Triby and quote unquote. And then yeah, they're still talking about it. This is cute. All of the Chrysos areas have like different chimeras that they're tied to, which I think is adorable. So that'll be really cute to see. I like the Triby one the most, probably. So that's pretty much all that's going on with that event. That'll be fun. And they're still talking about it, dang. Well, there's the Triby one at least right here. Next one is another event. Don't remember exactly what this one's set up for, but just another event. Oh, it's the combat event. That's what this was. Right. Well, that'll be fun. Some of them are going to be doing something interesting, like you see how this team has Hyacine and Aventurine and Luocha and Goho. So some of these will be better if you bring only supports or healers rather, or sustains, whatever you want to call them. Sometimes it'll be good to just bring full DPS. But that'll be pretty fun. I do kind of want them to do more combat events. They are pretty fun. They don't take too long either. I do like that. Divergent Universe is getting an update, so there'll be more stuff as a result. So if you guys haven't caught up on all of the rewards for that, go for it. I myself have not caught up with it yet, but I was mainly working on Currency Wars, so I haven't had as much time to do Divergent Universe. I believe this is another... I mean, they basically what this is you just change all the balloons to the same color and that'll move you to the next stage, but I guess it's during Divergent Universe, which, you know what, kinda... I guess it's probably like a new adventure node. Our favorite event as a community, the free temple for logging in, so that'll be good. I don't know about you guys, that's one of my favorite events. And then I believe that's actually everything. Okay, yeah, so we'll be taking a look at this in a minute. So it's like I said, it was 8 weeks long. Then we'll look at the announcements momentarily. And then that should be everything. Yep. Alright. So, now we go to the Heya Lab page. Little pom-pom right here. So this patch lasts from 3.8. Oh, shocker, 3.8. I believe we have like 12 days left on the current patch. It's 11 or 12 days. That would mean... that would probably say about like 17th, 18th of December we would start 3.8. In that range. And it'll be around 8 weeks. Like they say here. It ends right before Valentine's Day, which is interesting. So... February 2nd. Or not February 2nd, February 13th. I don't know why I said the 2nd. So it ends on a Friday. I mean, they're just, yeah, so the events for the Super Auto Pets Chimera, I mean, all three of these will be active the entire 3.8 version, which is kind of cool. So if you guys want to stall out like I be doing sometimes, go for it. double rewards. So the Planetary Fisher, Realm of the Strange, and Garden of Plenty is going to be active like we saw already. Apparently they're going to be updating Currency Wars, but I don't know exactly what this means. Maybe they are trying to balance some of the characters out to be better. I don't know. It says adjustment, which makes me think that they're going to do balancing stuff, which, you know what, I think that's fine because some of these characters are just not competitive at a high rank when you're actually playing Currency Wars, and that kind of sucks. Yeah, so they have the normal rotation during 3.8, so the week of Currency Wars and the week of Simulated or Divergent Universe, and you flip around like usual. We already saw this, the APOC's gonna get another rotation, which, you know, it's probably just because it throws it off with having the 8 weeks. Okay, so this is the interesting thing, it'll be from 3.8 start, so I believe it said that we'll go with it, we'll say the 18th. So it'll be the 18th, and then it stops. So phase 1 is gonna be around 20-21 days, give or take. Then from then on, it'll be till the 28th, which, shocker, if you subtract 28 by 7, it's going to be 21 days, so 21 days for each phase, for phase 1, phase 2, so pretty normal, unsurprisingly. Phase 3 is going to be the interesting one because it starts on the 28th right here. And then it goes until the 12th of February. So this should actually last us, let's count up real quick. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong freaking time. Oops, I need to be in January. Alright, so till the 12th, so that leaves us at... That's about 20 days as well, that's weird. Unless I counted wrong, hold on, let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's around 20 days for phase 3, which maybe that just means that it'll bleed over into 4.0. That would actually kind of make a little bit of sense. If so, that's kind of... Oh, but what? It seems like it's actually going to be up for 20 days though. Double check. 128. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, it'll be 15 days. I counted wrong. It'll be 14, 15 days. So it's about 2 weeks, like I was saying. So it's 3 weeks, 3 weeks, and 2 weeks. Unsurprisingly so. So if you want to get Aglaya or Sunday, just keep in mind you only got 2 weeks to do it. So if you want to save pulls from phase 2, maybe you should do it. But it should be pretty easy, as long as you know. And that's all we got for here. Yeah, something interesting is, for some reason, I don't know why, because Rappa still hasn't had a rerun to my knowledge, like, ever. I'm not sure why Aglaya ran over Rappa. Personally, I don't like Rappa, but she should have been reran over Aglaya. And then they should have had a boot hill as well, because this is clearly the break patch, let's just be honest, this is the break patch. So why they don't have boot hill or Rappa reran, you got me, I don't know. It still should have been, it just feels like they were thrown together. Not that this is a bad phase 3, it's a good phase 3, but it's just weird because why wouldn't you want to throw all of the break characters in the same patch? It's just weird. Yeah. There's not too, like I said, there was not really that much that went on this time, but this was a very short stream compared to normal, so that's all we gotta do. That's all we have. But with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we will be back with more Star Rail very, very soon. And I will see you all in the next video. Laters.